I'm just going to start the call now and people are going to start jumping in. So I'm just going to start by introducing myself. My name is Solomon Ahmed. I've been in this business since pre-launch. It's been a few months now. And obviously, since I started Kaiser, I've been building like crazy, building with a lot of top leaders. And I've been in a lot of MLM companies. And to be honest, this is the best company for me because obviously I wanted to trade and I also wanted to build a team where I was using the product and I was loving the product. And this was the only product that I was using because I was making money every single day. So I'm just going to start by introducing AJ. Obviously, most of you know who AJ is, and AJ is just going to be doing half the call as well. So to stop wasting time, I'm just going to jump straight into the call. Okay. All right, so this first slide is just about the reason why. Now, everyone has a reason why, and everyone's reason why is unique, and it depends on whatever they obviously want to pursue and what they're doing it towards. My reason why is my family. And the first point is the reason why should be greater than yourself. And the reason why it should be greater yourself is because it's easy to give up on yourself, but it's not easy to give up on your family. The cause is why, and the reason why you're actually joining the business. Now, obviously, some people have different unique opinions and the reason why they're working towards. And the reason why my family is the reason why is because I know that I cannot give up on my family. Even if, let's say, I'm having a bad day or I'm not recruited more than 2 people a day, I'm going to look back at my phone and be like, the reason why I'm doing this is because of my family. So why am I going to be giving up? Why am I going to be giving up on some people I love, people that have brought me up and wanted me to become something amazing? Now, the second point is it should be something that could motivate you on a bad day. So let's say you're having a bad day and you're in the office and you're like, okay, guys, I have not recruited more than 2 people. I've not made money in trading. It should be something that you can look at and say, yeah, but it's only one day out of 365 days in a year, and this one day can be the year that can change the rest of my life. Because today I can give up, but tomorrow, what if something else happens? What if I recruit somebody that can build an organization with thousands of people? So it should be something amazing. It's not something like, okay, I'm doing it because next year I want to buy a car, next year I want to buy a Maserati. It should be something big like your family. It should be something, let's say you want to open a hospital, you want to open an organization, you want to open a big business that can change lives. And that's what my reason why is. Now, the third point is you should write down your goal and place it somewhere where you can look at every day. My goal is written on my phone because I'm constantly on my phone 24/7. I'm always trading, I'm always building business, I'm always on my phone. So I save it as my screensaver. So when I look at my phone, it tells me my reason why. And the quote is about my family and how why I should not give up. And there's people that are depending on me, that are looking at me and thinking, this guy's joined Kaizen, is it going to work for him? And that's what I want to prove to people, that it is working. It's going to change a lot of families' lives, a lot of my life, and people around me as well. So it should be something that can motivate you on a good day, on a bad day, and it should be something that you can look at every day and it will change your life for the rest of your life as well. Okay, so the next slide is on your vision. So everyone's vision is obviously, as I said, is unique. And within network marketing, it's not a get rich quick scheme. So you're not going to join. You're going to think, okay, someone's actually drawing on the screen. I'll do that. Is there a way to get off? Sorry, just a minute. Just removing that. Okay, so your reason why your vision should be for 2-3 years ahead, because Kaizen is going to be here for 10, 15, 20 years, God knows. But what we want to be looking at is the vision in the future. So you don't want to be making millions today. You don't want to be making millions in the next few months. You want to be looking at 2 to 3 years, where you want to be in the future, what you want to be doing in the future. Because with me, I'm young at the moment, and I know I want to be in this business for the next 20, 30 years. And that's what my vision. I wrote 2 to 3 years here because some people want to be successful in 2 to 3 years, but I know I have 10 years, 20 years to do this, and I'll do whatever it takes to become successful in network marketing. Second point is dream big and focus on success. So you don't want to be dreaming small. So as I said, you don't want to be focusing on next month or next year. You don't want to be thinking, I want to be working towards this car, I want to be working towards this house. You know, be thinking of something bigger than yourself. You want to be thinking of something massive that no one else has accomplished around you. Now, the third point is infuse your vision statement with passion and emotion. So you don't want to be saying, oh, I want to become successful, or I want to do this. You want to have emotion, passion in it. You want to be, it just wants to be something that will take you out of bed. Because me, myself, this Kaizen is full time for me. And I don't even have an alarm clock. The thing that wakes me up is my emotion, my passion, my team. So my team is the thing that wakes me up, because I want to be helping hundreds and thousands of people like myself, minded myself, and that's what my emotions bring out of me. Like when I'm in Kaizen, I'm going to be serious. I get emotional for my team, for myself, and for my family as well, because I always want to become successful. I want to take this to the next level. Now, the fourth point is paint a graphic mental picture of the business you want. So you want to be, in your mind, you want to, let's say you can be anywhere. Let's say you don't have your phone. In your head, you want to be having a mental image of your future. So let's say in your head, you want to be having a downline of 20,000 people, a downline of 50,000 people. You want to have the vision where you're going to be on stage and you're going to be presented in front of thousands of people. You're going to be at the rank of a president, making hundreds and thousands a month. That's what you want to be putting into your head. That's what my vision is every day. When I wake up, before I go to sleep, I'm thinking, today, right now, I only have 80, 90 people on my team, but in the future, in a few years to come, I'm going to be on that stage in the Kaizen headquarters, in the MWC headquarters, and I'm going to be presenting in front of thousands of people, telling them my journey, how I got there, and that's what basically my vision is, and that's what I paint into my head every single day. Now, the fourth point is be prepared to commit time and resources to the vision you establish. So, as I said, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. You're not going to be making millions of it in the next few days. This is going to take time and effort. Like, we've been in this business for the 6 months, and it's been going down, up, and now everything is established. Business is amazing. Auto trader is amazing now. Now I know that I'm going to be coming in every single hour. I quit my job in February and March just for trading, just for network marketing, because I knew that if I'm going to be focused on my job, I'm not going to be focusing on my business. And right now, I just want to be focused on my business and smash out, demolish my dreams, and just basically just kill the game right now. And that's what I want to be doing. And I'm going to put every single hour of my time. And it's not, you don't want to be spending an hour or 2 hours a week. You want to be, if you want to build a massive team, and the truth is, you're going to have to put effort and success in. Okay, it's next slide. It's not going next. Okay, the next slide is about piquing interest, and this is what the whole presentation was going to be about how recruiting, how you can pique interest. And what I love about social media is, before I was in network marketing, I used to use social media for pictures, videos, vines, YouTube videos, etc. But now I know with social media, there's loads of things out there. There's advertisement, Facebook advertisement, Instagram advertisement. Now, recently I did a Facebook advertisement campaign, and it went great. Like, literally, social media, people say it can be for good and it can be for bad. In my opinion, I think I look at the good side of it, and I think all my prospects, every single my recruit has been through social media. Because I know social media, every single person uses it. Aunties, uncles, my auntie uses it, and she doesn't even know how to use a PC. So that's what the crazy thing about it is, people using social media, and they're always looking at their phones, they're always on their phone 24/7 hours, 24 hours a day. And when you're on social media, you can basically put a reputation out there for yourself. You can put your name out there for yourself. Because when I'm on the streets on Windsor Road, because I'm from Manchester, people are saying, "Oh, you the guys that are wearing MWC. Do you know what MWC is?" And instantly, straight away, they're like, "Yeah, I've seen it on Facebook. Someone said it from Birmingham. Someone said it from London." Because MWC is amazing now. Because everybody knows what MWC is. Reza knows himself. Kaizen, everyone in Kaizen knows what MWC is. As big as RTL and other companies, MWC is competing along with them as well. And the second point is create curiosity. So when you're on social media, when you're on Facebook, you don't want to be giving everybody information. So let's say when you're in a secret services, you don't want to be telling everybody what it is. You don't want to be telling them what company is. You want to be creating curiosity. So let's say in your post, you said, "Oh guys, oh my days, I had the best day today." Like on my previous post, I said 15th of February, watch the space. People message me saying, "What is this?" People click on the link, because you don't want to be giving them the whole information. And one of my I forgot to mention on the first post, it says don't mention the company's name in the business in your post, because people will generally type up Kaizen, and Kaizen has a few bad reviews because of people out there that hate on Kaizen, and every company has haters. And because of the bad reviews, some people are not like-minded like us. People will just see the first thing that they see on the internet and believe it straight away, and be like, okay, Kaizen isn't for me, even though out of all those people, they could be the ones that have created that massive organization. So you don't want to be mentioning Kaizen, you want to be mentioning MWC, because it's a fresh organization and is growing massively. So as I said, creating curiosity. You don't want to be giving everybody information. You want to be putting out posts like that. Okay, today I just made 15 pound. Today I just made £100. It's amazing. Playing forex, trade forex is amazing. So that's what I do. I create curiosity, and because of that, people message me and they want to join MWC. Okay, the third point is post trading results as often as you can. So you don't want to be posting thousands and thousands and thousands because it's not believable. You want to be posting, okay, hundreds, £1,000. I made £1,000 this week. I made £15,000 in the past 2-3 months. So you're going to be posting your trading results because people look at your results rather than what you're doing. So as me myself, I don't tell people what I'm doing. Once I've actually reached a goal, or let's say I've done something, that's when I tell people. So you want to be posting trading results because people are going to be saying, oh, I just went to work today, I made £50, I grafted 8 hours a day, but he's just sat there in his bed, he's gone back to sleep and he made more than I did, even though I had to go in the office, I had to travel, I had to grind all day. So they're going to be thinking that, and they're going to be messaging you saying, what is this that you're doing? I'm interested. So that's just on about piquing interest. Now, this one is about strategizing. So you want to be strategizing your business. So you don't want to be just freestyling it and saying, okay, I'm going to be in this today. You want to have a strategy. Like today, we had a strategy. We're going to be coming and doing this presentation. We're going to be sorting out a few PBRs today, and that's what our strategy was for today, and it has been accomplished. So the number one point is understanding the compensation plan. So if you want to master the Kaizen, if you want to master it inside and out, you have to know the compensation plan. You have to know every single rank. You have to know the money you're going to be making. Because when people are asking you how much you're going to be making for president, you got to know it from your compensation plan. Obviously, it takes time, but over time you will know about the compensation plan, and it's easy to learn as well. It's not really that hard. Okay, so the second point is make a plan to hit each rank. It's easy to think about president, so it's easy to say I want to be hitting president at the end of 2 years, but you want to be hitting a position this month. You don't want to be hitting a position next year. So that's what it is. So let's say my goal is I want to be hitting gold by the end of this month. I'm not going to think, okay, AJ, I want to hit president by the end of next year or 2 years. Think about in the next few weeks. Think about, because for positions you have to think in the next few weeks, and that's what's going to bring you success in Kaizen. The third point is communicate with your leaders every day. Like every single day, I message AJ, I message my upline telling him, okay, what we're going to be doing today, come on, we need to do something, we need to book some PBRs, I want to do this, today I'm not doing anything, I want to book 2 PBRs, I need to go and do some few things. So that's why you need to communicate with your leaders every single day. You need to message them. Obviously, you don't want to be constantly messaging them and annoying them, but just message them once a day. Now, you need to help your team every single day now. Once your team gets bigger and bigger, it's going to be difficult. So let's say you have 10,000 people in your team, it's going to be difficult helping every single person. So you want to be helping your main leaders so they can help their main leaders, and their main leaders can help their main leaders, and it goes on and on. So you want to be communicating with the team, even if it's a message a day in the morning, say, yes, bro, yes, sister, or yes, bro, how are you doing today? How's your team doing? What are you doing today? And just basically just message them, letting them know that you at least care about their business, not just about yourself. Okay, so that was just strategy. Now, AJ is going to take over the next few slides. I don't even need to introduce AJ, he can introduce himself. So yeah, there you go.
Right, good afternoon, everybody. Just want to say that was crazy by Solomon. The guy's only 18, and think about everything that he said. I've never met 18-year-old myself. That's been as motivated as him. I remember the first time that I met him, he didn't know nothing about network marketing, and now he's become a network marketing guru. So yeah, I just want to say well done to Solomon. And yeah, so taking notes. So you want to create a plan made of small doable steps to get you where you want to be with a timeline, and you want to review your plan monthly. And people who write down their goals are more likely to achieve them. And why this is important is because every time I've been watching a seminar, they always tell me to take notes, because everybody thinks that I'm going to remember. Even like sometimes the biggest entrepreneurs, they say that, or sometimes we think we're going to remember, then later on you wish that you wrote it down. How many times have you thought about an amazing idea, and when it's time to present an idea, a year later, you've got nothing in your mind? That's because you didn't take notes. So that's how important taking notes is. So we want to take notes and have a timeline, meaning the same way that Solomon explained. You want to be hitting targets or writing notes down, like make a Gantt chart, know what you're going to be doing at a certain date, and review it. If it's not working, you need to make changes. Because if you keep taking notes and nothing ever happens, if you don't review it, there's no point taking notes. So people write down the goals, so like I said, there's so many people in the world that have got ambitions, people that are that want to be successful, but only the people who write them down are the ones who are actually doing something. So if you speak to anybody who's successful, they tell you the exact same thing. So the next thing I want to talk about is, remember, this whole presentation was about building an organization. So book minimum 1 PBR a day. And if you don't know what PBR means, it means private business reception. So that means if you should have the passion and emotion that Solomon talked about to be able to speak to one person a day. Like, it doesn't matter whether that's social media, whether that's your friend or somebody that you randomly bumped into today. Speak to one person a day, because this is the secret to success in any network marketing company. The person who's got the highest rank in Kaizen today, the reason why he's successful because he has a minimum of 1 PBR every single day. And when you speak to people who are successful, like they want to share the opportunity. That's how easy it is. Like the same way that I remember when Uber first came out, I think I accumulated about £400 in Uber because I just told everybody about Uber because I know he's going to pay me, and I didn't have to catch no bus for like a whole 2 months. So I was passionate about that. So I just wanted to tell everybody. So you have to understand the power and the potential that the ability is going to give to people. So think about it. You're going to help people become traders. So that should be exciting enough. And then to have a business on the side, that's also going to help them become good traders. But that's enough for me to tell somebody once a day. Okay, the next thing, Solomon, are you going to do the mindset, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to be doing the mindset. Okay. So the first point is obviously always staying positive, because within this industry, it's easy to be negative. It's easy to be having bad days. And if you're negative, then it's going to influence your whole day. As I've read a quote once, let's say you have £50,000 and you drop £10 on the floor. You're not going to throw the rest of the money away just because you dropped £10 on the floor. It's the same thing with the business. Just because you have one bad day doesn't mean the rest of the 364 days in the year is going to be bad. So you want to always stay positive within this business, because with positivity, trust me, it can bring you a lot of enthusiasm and passion within this business. So the second point is never have negative posts on your social media. Never post negative posts of saying I had a bad day today. All you post want to be what wants to be motivating. People want to be reading and saying, "Oh, I want to be doing what this person is doing." When people message me the same, they always say, "What do you do? Why are you so passionate about it? Why is it your life?" Because I'm always talking about forex, and people say to me, "Why is it not like a normal job that when you come back from a job you're like, oh, I had a bad day today? Why are you always passionate about Kaizen? Why are you always passionate about forex?" That's because you always got to stay positive, even if it's in a bad situation. So let's say you had one less PBR a day today. So you could say to yourself, just because I had one bad PBR a day today, tomorrow I'm going to have another PBR. I'm going to have an extra PBR. And AJ told you what a PBR is. So the third point is never bring negative vibes to your team, because once you bring a negative vibe to your team, it's like a virus. It will just go through each single person. Let's say you tell your downline, "Oh, this has happened today," or "this is something happened." You don't want to be negative towards your team. You always want to bring a positive thought towards them. So let's say something bad happened, you want to change it straight to a positive thought. So the fourth point is, once your mindset, okay, this is a quote, once your mindset changes, everything on the outside will change along with it. And that's the same thing with me. Before I joined network marketing, I was so negative. I'm going to be honest, I was so negative towards everything. When people told me, "Okay, do you want to start this?" I was like, "Nah, I don't want to do it. It's not interesting, it's not for me." But every time someone talks to me about something, I say, "Okay, I'll have a look at it. Let's see what it is." I want to be positive towards it. And you always got to be positive towards your goals. You always got to be positive towards the business itself. So that was about mindset. Whole meeting, you can be more.
All right, cool. Thank you, Solomon. So the next thing I want to talk about is home meetings. So I don't know if anybody here like actually knows what they are. So everybody knows what private business reception, that we need to get people into, introduce them to the business at least once a day. So try to have one every week. So this is a home meeting. And what's a home meeting? You're going to get a group of people, put them in. It doesn't have to be a home, but sometimes it's been famous for being done at home. It doesn't have to be at home, but collect a group of people who are interested and at the same time present to them. And have some testimonials ready. We've got many in Kaizen already. Even if they're not available, either have them on the phone or a video call. Have them there to actually talk about something that's happened. And always edify your leaders. Not because you want to just big up somebody for no reason, because obviously they introduce you to this. And if you edify your leaders, what are you going to get? When they're building their organization, they can edify you. And you're not edifying them to please their ego. The reason you're edifying is to make the business look professional. And obviously, if you always talk about yourself and all the questions that is, just imagine you're a new person and everyone starts asking you everything because you edified yourself. Really, if you edify your leader, he'll be able to explain everything that you don't know. So these are what launch businesses. So the reason why, because imagine many reps join at the same time. What's that going to give you? Motivation. Because one PBR a day, somebody might say no, you might be feeling, oh no, I should have got him. But when you got 15 people, and out of those 15 people, 7 people join on one day, what, like, mentally, you're going to be so motivated. You're going to be like, I didn't know that I could sign up 7 people in one day. But why did that happen? Because you set up a home meeting. And if you try to have one every week, out of those 20 people, just say 2, 3 sign up a week. That's still amazing for your business. Look at the comp plan. It only needs 15 people to be earning £500 a month, even higher than that. I think somebody's got a question. So invite to events. So international and regional events change a person's whole perception. So I've been to a few in previous companies, and it's true. Your network marketing career starts as soon as you go to your first major event. Because once you get to an event, it's a full experience that you won't forget. Because you traveled out, you went out of your way, you spent a bit of money just to meet people who are very successful and let them explain their story. And the biggest thing about events is people are going to tell you where they began when they had literally nothing, and how they became successful and how they have everything that they've got right now. So it's an experience that won't be forgotten. And if you really want your business to explode, you need to be invited to the events. And Kaizen MWC events are going to be coming very soon. We nearly finalized the deal. There's just been a lot of bookings, so we want to make sure we have a good venue. So when we all get together for the regional event, we can invite as many people as you want. And when people see it with their own eyes, and then they look around the room and they say, wow, there's so many people here, it just changes a person's heart, and they'll be like, this actually must be amazing. Okay, hold up. Okay, Hasnain, let me just finish this, then you can do your bit. Okay, the final one that I want to talk about is be a humble leader. So you should expect and want people in your team to do better than you, because this is something that I had to think about quite carefully, because some people in my previous companies, they became leaders. However, they felt like they were limiting you. Like, we don't want to be that type of person. We want people in our team to be better than you. First of all, you don't want to please your ego. Just because you got in a good position doesn't mean you want to maintain that position. Because if you limit your team just to maintain your status, then you're not really helping your organization, really, and you're not really helping them. You want people to reach their potential the same way you want to reach your potential. So never have that mentality just because somebody's in your team, you're always greater than them. They might be the reason that you make millions. So don't treat them like just because they're below you, that they're below you. There's people in your team that will hit higher ranks faster than you. And that's why, like me personally, I've been blessed with amazing leaders who are like 10 times better than myself, and they're hitting bigger ranks than me. And just because they join my organization doesn't mean I'm better than them. So that's something that we need to keep in our head. If you want to build a solid organization ethically, and you want people to actually enjoy working with you, that's the type of mindset you need to have. Remember, the leaders create leaders, not followers. So the same way you want to become an amazing leader, allow them to be as well. So if you have that mindset, it's going to duplicate, and you want to have people who are following you, that you always have to explain everything to you. At the same time, if you allow someone to become a leader, you don't even have to work with that person anymore. You just become a friend, and then you can talk about how well the business is going. So I think the next slide, we've got a little video prepared for everyone just to get you ready for the week ahead. But I think Hasnain's got something to share. So if you just want to unmute yourself, let me unmute Hasnain. Hasnain was supposed to be here as well, but he couldn't make it. He just had a few things he had to do at home. So let me find him first. Oh, he's not even on the call, is he? Okay, no worries. He's not on the call right now. If you're on the call, just let me know, Hasnain. But other than that, I'm just going to play the video. So hopefully you guys enjoy this.
There is nothing as powerful as a changed mind. You can change your hair, your clothing, your address, your spouse, your residence. But if you don't change your mind, the same experience will perpetuate itself over and over again, because everything outwardly changed, but nothing inwardly changed.
If you want something out of life, if you want to change yourself, if you want to acquire something, if there's some goal that you want to reach, changing your behaviors, overcoming negative habits, it's challenging. It's hard. Most people go through life never discovering what their talents are. Most people never develop their talents.
The only thing that's going to make you happy, my friend, in this year or any other, is to step up. It's to raise the standard. It's to discover what you're capable of and feel that incredible power of pushing through whatever's holding you back and get to the other side of more of your true self. That's what this game's all about.
When you step into your fears and continue to push yourself to go on, something happens for you.
If you look at somebody who's really successful and you think, wow, I mean, they're so amazing, they're such a genius, you gotta dig underneath and you gotta remember something. People are rewarded in public for what they've practiced for years in private.
If you don't develop the courage to do that which has been given you to do, and you spend a lot of time going around trying to convince other people or trying to get their approval, what will happen is that you will lose your nerve. And other people will convince you that what you're doing doesn't have any value, and you'll give up on your dream. How much time do you have left? How much time do you have left? When you start thinking about that, we don't know. Most of us don't use the stuff that we have brought into the universe. Stop wasting valuable time. If you want something, you have got to be relentless. You've got to learn how to become resourceful. You've got to learn how to become creative. The power to hold on in spite of everything, the power to endure. This is the winner's quality. The hunger, the ability to face defeat again and again without giving up. This is a winner's quality. What this power is, I cannot say. All I know is that it exists, and it becomes available only when a man or a woman is in that state of mind in which he or she knows exactly what he or she wants and is fully determined not to quit until they find it. There's greatness in you, and you've got to learn how to tune out the critics outside and the critic inside. So I'm going to harness my will, and I'm not going to let anything stop me. I deserve this. Most people give up on themselves easily. You know the human spirit is powerful. There's nothing as powerful. It's hard to kill the human spirit. You are unstoppable. Live your life with passion, with some drive. Most of us go through life with our brakes on, holding back. Decide that you're going to push yourself. You've got to focus on you. And as you convince you, as you sell yourself every day, you will begin to see a difference in the things that you're doing. Selling yourself on your ability to perform a job, to achieve a certain objective. Telling yourself every day, here I go again. And I got what it takes. This is my day, and nothing out here is going to stop me.
All right, thank you very much for listening to that, guys. Sorry for the little delay after that. We're just trying to make sure it works. Yeah, so that's everything that we wanted to share. I think Hasnain wanted to share something, but you can do that later because he's not on the call. So yeah, guys, look, this business is brand new. Like, we're the first people who are here. Think about it, this business hasn't even reached 600 people yet, and we're the ones who are sharing this opportunity. So it's absolutely amazing to know that we're the first people who are sharing this. So think about it, the way that Solomon explained the 2 to 3 year vision is you can easily have an organization of 20, 30,000. All you have to do is understand this business just started, it went through the bumps and it wasn't perfect. But what happens is perfection doesn't happen instantly, it takes time. And we've seen like the new auto trader that's coming out, you've seen the new PIP calculator you got on your phone. Everything is being improved. The courses are going to be changed into audio. I think about if that's what happened in 6 months, what's going to happen in 6 years? So yeah, thank you very much for everybody's time. I hope you guys enjoy this. So you guys are the leaders. Let's build an organization, and it starts now. So never think about tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. Think about let's start right now. So the next person that you see, just speak to them and say, look, I do Forex. I make money from my phone. Think about how many lives you can change. Just don't be cheesy. And always be create curiosity. Let people approach you. I never approach people anymore, but I make sure that everything I do makes me approachable. So yeah, thank you very much for your time, and let someone say goodbye as well.
That's it. Thank you for your time, guys.